You know how you would take it, cut it nicely, fold in the middle. When you have 3, 4 of those pages, you knit with a wire at the bottom to make an exercise. You smuggle charcoal from the kitchen, sharpen it on the rocks, wrap a plastic or paper around to make a pen. Other than that, your finger was a pen, the soil on which to write a book. And still, when you were found, you could be taken to that magistrate court at the visiting center and be charged. That's why they never allowed us the status of political prisoner, no prisoner of war, but criminals. Do you understand? Because as criminals, you don't have rights. You only have privileges, and so on and so on. So, but I'm a survivor of all of this. So we call this each one, teach one. You know how to read and write, you know, somebody had to teach you, whatever, mathematics. So we taught each other. There are people who came here teachers. There are people who came here business people, lawyers, and so on. I left this place after having taught a man who was 45 years old, 35 older than me at the time. And you know, when you say A, you don't say A and right. You know, the brain works like a child brain when you teach someone of that situation. But 2 years later, we could communicate to his wife by letter. I taught him, don't write fancy stuff. You know, 5 bullets to the point. Dear so and my children, full stop. I miss you dearly, full stop. I hope to see you soon, full stop. You know, that kind of thing. And the wife, they took a long time before they could respond. You know, it was suspicious because the special branch, a specific police, like if you could say CIA or, you know, FBI, whatever, particularly CIA. You know, here in South Africa, we call them special branch, SB. They were tormenting. Those were the deadliest of all. They worked with these guys in prison. So the prison warders had the same brain and mind like those people outside. So they would always have a way to get to you. They would take, for just an example, I was not married, I still am not. They would take my letters.
So sad we literally just
send
learned
to another
that
prisoner's
our
wife.
prison card was also
And another
in this
prisoner's
prison.
wife to another.
It's
Do you
so sad.
understand? Vice versa. And they cause a lot of damage to marriages of a lot of people. But this man, after teaching him, before I do that, I do have scars. Somebody asked me about scars. You see, my wrist is cut.
Please
My
like and
wrist is
subscribe.
broken because I was left hanging for 3